I think we all can be honest in church, can't we? I think it's important to be honest in church. And I mean, if you can't be honest in church, where can you be honest, right? So here's the honesty. When we feel that our prayer isn't being heard or a solution isn't emerging in the rapid speed that we've asked God to respond, here, we need this, I think two things are usually going on. The first is a question, the second is an action. The question is, why pray if God already knows my need? And the second is an action, which basically is, I can quickly lose sight of God when my prayer is of a suffering prayer and I feel it has not been heard. Would you agree with that? So we pray these kind of prayers. Lord, heal my marriage. Lord, don't let the cancer win. Lord, please bring my children back home. Let us reunite. Let's reconnect them. In James's words, he conveys a great truth, and he reminds us of this. He reminds us, it says, don't focus on the mountains standing in your way. Don't focus on the mountains standing in your way. So remember this powerful truth that's spoken in the scriptures where the Apostle Paul is getting credibility. He's giving credibility to the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And Paul says these words. He says, the Spirit of God who raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. And just as God raised Jesus from the dead, God will give you life of your mortal bodies by the same Spirit living within you. Friends, what that means is that the same power that raised Jesus from the dead exists in you. It exists in me. And therefore, the mountains that we're confronted with, the things that we just rail against in our prayer life, or that we seek God and we're wondering all these things, God has delivered the power for us to overcome that. The mountains have nowhere to stand.